First, the headlines. Government mulling increasing money for buying handloom tools and kits. Skilling is integral part of employment, says Labour Minister Setyabrata. And Atsum 24-hour hill ban paralyzes life, no untoward incidents reported. Good evening, welcome to Times of Manipur. This is HARIPRIYA. Before giving you the news in details, let's see COVID awareness. As a responsible citizen, it is our duty to minimize the spread of coronavirus as much as possible. Wash your hands frequently with soap for at least 20 seconds. Using an alcohol-based sanitizer also helps keep the virus at bay. Avoid touching your eyes, nose and mouth. Avoid stepping out unless absolutely necessary. Always wear a mask before stepping out and even in your own home in the presence of outsiders, as masks have been proven effective in containing the virus. Maintain a social distance of at least 2 meters in public places. And now the news in details. The Department of Agriculture and Directorate of Handlooms and Textiles today jointly organized a program on distribution of handicraft tool kits and distribution of agriculture machineries and equipment under SMAM scheme at the City Convention Center in Imphal. Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren, Textiles and Commerce and Industry Minister TSP Shwajit, Agriculture Minister Olukoil, MH8 DCL Chairman S. Achoba, among others, were present at the occasion. N. Biren said that his government would consider increasing the money provided to beneficiaries for buying handloom tools and kits to Rs 20,000 from next year. Biren also talked about revenue generation disruption in the state. For the first phase, Rs 10,000 each was handed over to 1,500 artisans for buying handicraft tools at the occasion. He also said that the government has set up a marketplace for local artisans. Biren also emphasized on need to increase agricultural produce in the state and mentioned that various measures like groundwater, plant for irrigation, improving seed quality and others are being taken up by the government. The Chief Minister also said already completed 200 projects will be handed over to the public soon and that foundation stones of around 200 projects will be laid in the coming days.
Agriculture ki leriba scientist kangbu adoge agriculture ki nahan saluriba agriculture ki handak laiba BCC yamna effective boy tha umri da mana tawrameba change over I was really impressed hanagi agriculture university ki saktam do pura won gre roji anoba lam mayam sida makhan makhagi varieties of aikoigi local products mayam simana nga oiro injang napi oiro taste tawro tawro kan loina mafam da semaga thamnai ram aduna khai ba pon mayam se khoisu revive to honba darkar lai.
At the event, also attended by selected artisans from 16 districts of Manipur, Industry Minister TSP Shwajit said the money distributed today was part of the initiative taken up by the government to provide livelihood for artisans and improve their working environment. Agriculture Minister Olukoil at the occasion appealed to all the farmer beneficiaries to use their equipment properly and work towards increasing crop yields.
Machinery sigi value khangna farmer singa sijenabiyo amna nungaiba hokthok marang kaina puthokpa chathok marang kaina puthokpa honabada state sigi dugumba productivity mayam puthokpa da farmer singi contribution farmer singi effort jaudana de koi dugumba chathok puthokpa singam godo natabani maruina sumaina koina farmer sing sigi khallaga yamba yamda subsidy singji piraga koi farmer sing sigi interest farmer sing si the more encourage people in koina department sin hana de gilo khacharga lapudo dum kha chatharaga laksabani nasi money tax haidra masi hana leram da banate state level da leram photo ekon international level da onthu har kanda ekoina masi gi sari posi akoina capacity building training amu piri har kanda ekoina makoi gi standardization tor kan wall gi perform da posi hene yona laga akoi leriba association amadi koi reversing ste hena paisa phangan ba koi ngasagi objective amagal na paikal liba project se sigi lambi du lakna ba gi hiram da ne koi ngasi torga laksari se.
Marking the completion of 4 years by BJP-led government in Manipur, State Labour and Employment Department today organized a one-day workshop on Rozgar Diwas, Skilling and Employment at the Manipur State Film Development Society, Palace Compound, Imphal. Labour and Employment Minister T.H. Setyabrata Singh at the event stated that out of 20,000 youths who were given training, 15,000 have been certified and 8,000 youths were given placement under the Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana. He said that the mission is successful so far. Biswajit also underscored on the need of skill training, adding that skilling aims to generate employment. The minister also highlighted the role of skill training programs under PMKVY or DDU-GKY or CMST, etc. in increasing scope of employability of the youths. Appreciating Chief Minister N. Biren Singh, he said that the visible change witnessed in the state was not achieved overnight. He said the present changes, development and law and order situation have been possible because of ideas, efforts, inputs and sacrifices of Chief Minister Biren. Chairman Tom Manipur Building Construction Other Workers Welfare Board Manipur, MLA Haikam Dingo Singh and Additional Chief Secretary, Labour and Employment, Let Kogin Haukip also attended the event.
Hana skill training loreba mission to min le topogi matam natre amu re skilling to ba haita hojigi matam da skilling to ba si yamna tangai phado poram ne adu ngasi adugumba yamna matik jaba lusing ba mana lebak si lusing lebiring isi ja akoina makhan makha kayagi skill development do ogera atopa hidam sing do ogera kanna hona horaga lebak si khara hena mangda puno hona bada khoi punna saruk yamin si.
The 24-hour burnt coal given by the All Tribal Students Union Manipur Atsum in the Hill districts has hit normal life. The apex body of Hill students organizations began the strike on March 12 midnight to push for its demand. Atsum has long been demanding the Manipur government to hold elections to autonomous district councils, ADCs. The union is not happy over delay of the elections. In Churachandpur district, normal life came to a halt as there was no vehicular movement, soft markets and educational institutions remained shut. Protesters were seen coming out in the streets, burning tires to block traffic scenes the early hours. Cookie Students Organization, KSO, Ma Students Association, Mijo Jirlai Paul, MJP, Manipur, Komrem Student Union, KRSU, Gangte Students Organization, JOU, Sangnopang, Paupi, JSP, Jilai and joint student bodies Churachandpur have endorsed the band. In view of the strike, Churachandpur police have taken up strict preventive measures in the district to prevent any untoward incident. KSO More Block Joint Secretary Mangpilen Tauthang said that the organization support the ongoing strike called by Atsum demanding timely conduct of elections to 6 ADCs in Churachandpur, Sadar Hills, Senapati, Chandil, Tamenglong and Ukhrul. Notably, the tenure of the ADCs was extended by 6 months in June last year amid the COVID-19 pandemic.
Samna handak taliba demand se karigumba government dagi matam lipiu haina demand to base karigumba lipi tradi asige ban se makha chathragani aduga makhatana economic blockade su tawragani haibse aina keso more block as a joint secretary aina support to boina si lauthokjari masida mayamna atsamna tawriba ban asi khongjang asi support tawbiyo haina su appeal tawjari.
The 24-hour band called by All Tribal Students Union (ATSUM) to protest against the delay in holding ADC elections in the hill districts of Manipur affected normal life in Ukhrul town today. All business establishments, schools, private and government institutions remained closed. Vehicles stay off the roads. Meanwhile, vehicle movement along National Highway 37 Imphal-Jiribam Road was completely halted due to 24-hour ban called by ATSUM. Many goods-laden trucks, passenger vehicles and private vehicles have remained stranded along the national highway. Reports said vehicles were also stuck along Imphal-Dimapur Road due to the ban. Lamjingba Hospital and Medical Research Institute Private Limited, located at Dreams Road, is all set to open a comprehensive care for liver and liver plantation unit. The unit will be opened under the supervision of Dr. Sailendra Lalwani, MBBS, MS General Surgery, in view of the increasing cases of liver-related ailments in Manipur and shortages of such units in Manipur in the northeast region of India. Informing the Development Managing Director of Lamjingba Hospital and Research Institute, T.H. Ibomcha Singh, said that the upcoming comprehensive care for liver and liver plantation unit will also provide consultation facility.
Liver problems are actually increasing in whole India, I'll say, and but in Delhi or if you see in North India, we have actually lot of facilities available. But if you see it in Northeast, facilities are not that great. So that's why we are trying to start our OPDs to give the good healthcare facilities to the local people of Imphal and Manipur. And Imphal is actually not very far from other Northeast states also. That's why we are planning to start our OPD in Imphal.
India ki maming lairaba akoi gi liver transplant amadi GI surgeon Dr. Sailendra Lalwani ngasi Imphal da laktuna Manipur gi miyam gi seba gi damakta akoina arrange tawjabani haliba doctor asi India da natana prithvi ki tongan mafam kaya da satuna akoi gi liver amadi masi ga mari lainaba laina sing gi maramda layengduna lakliba dugumba doctor amani aduna haliba doctor ase tha khudingi अखोगी लमजिंगबो हॉस्पिटल एंड मेडिकल रिसर्च इंस्टीट्यूट ता अदुम फंगबिगनी अदुना कनागुंबना कांटेक्ट तौबिनिंगबा लैबिरगसु लमजिंगबो हॉस्पिटल एंड मेडिकल रिसर्च इंस्टीट्यूट ता लाकबिदुना अखोगी कांटेक्ट तौबिबा यागनी.
Now let's take a short commercial break. Do stay tuned for more updates.
Saklon ama nungsiraba khonjel phazaraba sur kayaga loinana ahal angang pumnamakki thamoibu sumatuna lakliba saisatpi RK Nandesori lakliba tarik tarahumdoi thangje numitki numidang pung taret makhai taba matamda mayamda khudol tamjaragani. Nandesori dagi apamba isai khanbi bagaloinana wari watai sabina bagidamak aikhoigi number 7629943543 da call tobiro. Khandi khandi nangi michi khatlakano.
Blood Donation Campaign. The National Integrated Forum of Artists and Activists Manipur branch will conduct a voluntary blood donation campaign at Imphal East, West, Thoubal and Bishnupur districts, sponsored by Manipur Red Cross Society in commemoration of 90th anniversary martyrdom of Shahid Bhagat Singh, Rajguru and Sukhdev on the day of International Blood and Plasma Donation Drive to be held on 23rd March 2021. In this regard, societies and individuals of Manipur who would like to voluntarily donate blood for the cause of human life are warmly welcomed by KB Sharma, President NIFA, Manipur branch, contact number 9862 558 681. Sky Hospital dagi nungairaba pauzel. Chayola machupna lemna angang singi heart surgery camp ama Sky Hospital da April tang mari dagi tara fawba pangthok jagadawri. UK da best over Healing Little Hearts, Manipur Heart Foundation amadi Sky Hospital na khusam naraga pangthok kadawba kemni. Registration ki aroiba numit March ki tang kun fawba sangdokle akaknaba angang masing yawbi hawba yagani. Camp sigi oina OPD screening free thamjari. Sky Hospital Research Centre Private Limited, Rims Road, Imphal. Staffs required urgently. If you are talented and looking for a career in the world-class heart hospital, then don't delay. Apply today for the following posts: RMO, statistician, ICCU nurse, Ecolab nurse, pharmacist, lab technician, HR executive, marketing executive. Pay and perk will depend on experience and performance at interview. Last date of form submission 13th of March 2021. Date of interview 15th of March 2021. Contact HR at 700-503-5081 or 841-593-4236 or email us at hr.skyhospital@yahoo.com.
Welcome back. At least 2 people were killed in police firing in Myanmar overnight. Domestic media reported as activists called for more anti-coup protests on the death anniversary of a student whose killing in 1988 sparked an uprising against the government. According to Reuters, today's call for protests came as the leaders of the United States, India, Australia and Japan vow to work together to restore democracy in Myanmar, where violence has escalated as authorities crack down on protests and civil disobedience. Domestic media reported 2 protesters were killed in police firing in the Tharketa district of Myanmar's commercial capital Yangon overnight. DVP news said police opened fire on a crowd that gathered outside the Tharketa police station, demanding the release of people arrested. On February 1 this year, the generals overthrew her government and detained Suu Kyi and many of her cabinet colleagues, claiming fraud in the November elections. Celebrating 75 years of India's independence, a 5-day photo exhibition on the theme Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav kick-started today at the INA auditorium located at Moirang. Union Minister of Information and Broadcasting Prakash Jadbedkar virtually inaugurated the exhibition. Addressing the function organized by Regional Outreach Bureau ROB, Imphal Ministry of Information and Broadcasting MP Dr. R.K. Ranjan elaborated on the significance of INA and Moirang in the context of India's freedom struggle. He also encouraged the young students who were attending the exhibition to work hard and contribute their base in the nation-building process. India's prominent freedom fighters like Mahatma Gandhi, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose are demonstrated at the exhibition. A combined team of Imphal West Commando and troops of 15 Assam Rifles arrested an active cadre of Bain Pripak Pro organization from Lilong Chajing Meitei Lamkhai today. The arrested has been identified as Haubomngan by allies Abo is 38 years, son of late H. Mahabir of Wangkai Thangapat Mapal. He said he joined the outfit in the year 2018 and worked under the command of self-styled Major Jiten of Pripak Pro organization. He also revealed that he collected huge amount of money from rehabilitation centers in the valley to raise party fund. The security forces also recovered 2 mobile handsets, 2 bank passbooks, 1 wallet containing 1 Aadhaar card, 1 driving license, 1 PAN card, 1 SBI ATM card and rupees 8,410 in cash. The arrested along with the seized items was handed over to Singzamei police station. Education and Kada Minister Sorokhaibam Rajan today said that the people should grab the opportunities and benefits provided under the Manipur Startup Program. Rajan was speaking during a launch function of the second batch training program of Green Biotech. Minister Rajan further underlined on importance of entrepreneurship and said that the government jobs are not only the only option left for earning an income. Rajan asserted that the eco-solution training carried out by Green Biotech with active participation by the masses will help increase organic produce in the state.
Private limited asina aikogi youth singda 45 days ki training ahanba base loiraga second base pirapase ai yam nungai aigi site I am very appreciate maram maduna aikoi mathang dasu continually aikoi sigumba site sina aikoi by the by aikoi mathang training si pibi ragadi aikoi gi youth mayam ama aikoi masana masabu thabak pijaba ngamba mayam ama puthokpa ngamgani aikoi gi chinjak Nipal tangdana tangi base aikoi tangdana hingba ngamgani.
All Jiribam Hindu Jagoran Association today released its annual calendar 2021 during a function at its office in Jiribam district. Association Chief Advisor Promotis Das, President Harin Chandra Das, Legal Advisor cum Social Worker A. Suri Chandra Kumar and other office bearers of the association were present at the occasion. Celebrating 4 years of Birend government, Kaino Gram Panchayat organized a one-day workshop on Rozgar Diwas, skilling employment at Kaino Gram Panchayat Gar in Bishnupur district today. Bishnupur District Deputy Commissioner Nita Arambam launched PMKVY 3 at the occasion. MPCB Chairman and Oinam Constituency MLA L. Radhakishore, CEO JP, PD DRDA Bishnupur L. Manikanta, Kaino Gram Panchayat Pradhan NG Sovana Devi and SDO BDO Nambol CH Bobo were present at the workshop. Certificate and job cards were also distributed at the occasion. Kanglei Park Institute of Infotech and Youth Skill Development CS Limited Kumbi Thingelekai Integrated Research and Resource Center KB Philanthropy 5 ST Loans PMKK Kitty DDU GKY Handloom and Textile Bishnupur DIC Bishnupur put up stalls at the venue. The first dose of COVID-19 vaccination program for frontline workers of A Company, 44 Assam Rifles, Manipur Police and BDF personnel were carried out successfully today at the premises of Tamai Primary Health Center, Tamenglong District. Speaking to media persons, consultant of WHO RRT in charge of Tamenglong and Nonne districts, Dr. Pinky Sarangthem, who personally supervised the vaccination drive, said that 45 security forces and police personnel were vaccinated today. She appealed to all to come forward and get vaccinated without any hesitation and fear. India reported 24,882 fresh COVID-19 cases yesterday, pushing the overall tally to 1.13 crore according to Health Ministry. According to a media report, the day toll from the deadly infection jumped to 1,58,483. Brazil has replaced India as the second most affected country globally. India ranks 11 amongst worst hit nations by active cases. The 5 most affected states are Maharashtra, Kerala, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. Meanwhile, coronavirus cases rise unabated across the globe with 11.96 crore infected by the deadly contagion, while 9.62 have recovered, 26,50,868 have died so far. The US remains the worst hit country with 29.99 lakh, followed by Brazil, India, Russia and United Kingdom. However, in terms of the total number of active cases, US topped the charts, followed by France, Brazil, UK and Belgium. Manipur's COVID-19 case tally has mounted to 29,310. The state recorded fresh cases in the last 24 hours. The new positive cases is reported from Ukhrul district according to 19 common control rooms. Altogether, 7 persons were discharged in the past 24 hours. The state's coronavirus active cases stand at 30, while the recovered cases at 28,907. The recovery rate is 98.62%. The state death tolls remains at 373. Here we have another short commercial break. Do stay tuned.
Yimsa kaisa khudingi numidang pung 8 ta sandokjariba TOMTV gi mahai masin gi thoramda akhanna sandokjaragani mitai mayek haukiba matam kharadagi mapung fana sijinaraktuna mahai gi awangba thak fawba mayek asina maru oina sijinarabana maram oiduna tangai fadana khangminnadraba yadraba mayek asi mayam punna khangminnabada TOMTV nasu ngamjaba thodang khara lawsanaba hotnazari Mityeng tabiyu yumsa kaisa numitki numidang pung 8 TOMTV gi mahay masin.
Panthoibi Construction Private Limited, developing tomorrow presents Panthoibi Green Homes, a destination of luxury living, equipped with modern amenities. Launching on 12th of April 2021. Pre-register starts from 1st of March to get special discount. Panthoibi Green Homes. For more details, kindly contact Panthoibi Construction Private Limited, Uripok Taurang Bamlaikai, Imphal.
Panthoibi Construction Private Limited na miyam gidamak G+2 dagi G+6 ta upgrade tawkraba residential project amakak launch tawzare. Upon Sembam ki 10% amok down payment pibiraga lemoriba 90% aduna chahida 6.99% ki changda thagi installment basis ta thibirak payagan. Ngasi maleng simbiro Panthoibi Construction Private Limited, a sister company of Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited, Torambam Lekai.
Welcome back. Churachandpur District Administration organized Rozgar Diwas Skilled and Employment Workshop today at DTC Hall, Tuibong, as part of the ongoing celebration of 4 years of Biren government. District Deputy Commissioner Pawan Yadav said that Churachandpur has witnessed development in various sectors in the last 4 years. He said there is no dearth of skilled and talents in the district and that agencies such as SBI, RSETI and NHIDCL have taken up many activities to hone the skill of the local youth. Gracie Lamkolhing, faculty SBI RSETI, spoke on entrepreneurship as a resource person. Representatives of Moirang Kendra Progressive Front MKPF, under the supervision of social worker Thongam Santi, distributed traditional souls to the street vendors of Moirang Bazaar today. The program was held to mark the completion of 4 years of Biren government in the state. Besides social worker T.H. Santi, Chief Advisor of MKPF, Dr. Y. Modu, Secretary M. Uttam Kumar and other members were also present at the event. With an aim to promote sports and athletes, social worker Longjam Ibotombi of Yaripok and his family members today provided uniforms to players of Yairi FC Kekru. The uniform distribution program was held at the residence of Ibotombi in Ward number 9 of Yaripok Municipal Council. Office bearers of Kekru Yairi Club were also present at the occasion. Yairi FC is a branch of Kekru Yairi Club. It has entered the semi-finals of the ongoing first BCPC Trophy State Open Football Tournament organized by Villages Community Progressive Committee BCPC Yaripok Bamon Lekai. Jo Reunification Organization Joro, a Mizoram-based Chinkuki Mizo Jomi group representing the Jo indigenous peoples of India, Bangladesh and Myanmar, wrote separately to President Ram Nath Kovind and Prime Minister Narendra Modi urging them to impose sanctions on the military-led Myanmar government. A media report said the letters were submitted through State Governor P.S. Sridharan Pillai. Similar letter to the President and Prime Minister, the organization urged the center to impose sanctions on the Myanmar military for its indulgence in human rights violations and staging the coup in the neighboring country. The organization also sought Delhi's help for the restoration of democracy in Myanmar and immediate release of State Councillor Aung San Suu Kyi, President U Win Mint, and leaders of the National League for Democracy and LD, who have been detained after the military junta has seized control over the democratically elected Myanmar government on February 1, 2021. Before we close, let's see the top news headlines once again. Government mulling increasing money for buying handloom tools and kits. Skilling is integral part of employment, says Labour Minister Satyabrata. And Atsum 24 hours hill burnt paralyzes life, no untoward incidents reported. That's all for the moment. Thank you very much for joining us and keep watching Times of Manipur News Update, and good night.